Finding a job can be difficult, and that's especially true for war veterans. But this morning, we have some help for you. An all-veterans career fair. And joining us this morning is Jarod Myers, who is an Iraq war veteran who's here going to be recruiting military for civilian positions. That's kind of odd, isn't it?
That's right, that's right.
Okay, so what's taking place?
Well, today is the second large all-veteran career fair, which is in partnership with the Disabled American Veterans Association. And it's going to be taking place from 11 o'clock to 3 p.m. there at Minute Maid Park. And so we're looking forward to have a full house today.
Okay, who will be some of the big employers?
That's a great question. This is going to be one of our bigger events. RecruitMilitary has over 90 companies that are going to be on site today. Highlighting some of those companies, of course, our sponsor is Chevron, so we're real proud to be a part of that organization. RecruitMilitary has been supporting their operations both offshore and onshore since about 2008. Depending on what industry you're looking at, if you're in the oil and gas industry, of course, 9 Energy, Patterson Drilling, Schlumberger, GE Oil and Gas, to name a few. If you're looking into the healthcare industry, of course, we've got Epic Healthcare Services. If you know, they've got over 75 large hospital locations throughout the country. So, I need to mention, these are some of the companies that are actually going to be hiring today.
Okay, now, I do receive emails from veterans who are saying, look here, Jose, I've got combat experience. How do I translate that into something in civilian life?
That's a really great question. You know, there are tools out there that will help an individual kind of find their way. There are translator tools, for instance, that are a good place to start. onet.com is a great translator tool that will allow you to put in your MOS or your military occupational status, yes, or your AFSC for starters, and that will allow you to translate some of the military experience that you have had into civilian language right there for you. Now, it doesn't tell you everything that you can do, but it's a good starter for someone looking to get a foundation.
Okay, you served in Afghanistan?
Iraq.
I wanted to ask you about morale because several days ago we had a general killed in Afghanistan. Right. What do you think that's doing to a foot soldier like yourself?
You know, I think it sends a clear message. Let's not forget that while we've been at war for over 10 years, we can't forget about the hostile environment that's going on in both Iraq and Afghanistan. As I said, a lot of the media attention and hype has been focused on Iraq for a large portion of this war, but Afghanistan has not been a sitting duck. It is certainly a hostile environment. There are things going on over there every day and every night that really can impact an individual's life, and it's very real and surreal. And so I tip my hat off to those men and women who are currently serving there, and having been in a war zone myself for some period of time, I do understand. It can truly impact you, especially when you see a senior leader like that who's been taken out.
Well, we tip our hat to you for your efforts to try and get some of those who have been in combat back into civilian life as productive U.S. citizens. The fair, again, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. today at Minute Maid Park. And the best thing, it's free, and you could leave there with a job.
That's right.
Thank you so very much, Jarod Myers.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
You too.